Hello, welcome back to MFWoodShop. Today I'm going to turn a pin blank provided to me by John Pierce. Just a couple weeks ago I was at Tim Babb's shop in Kentucky and I met John Pierce, Bob Blanford, and Tim Babb there. If you don't know who Tim Babb is or Bob Blanford at RJB Wood Turning, I'll leave a link in the descriptions below. They also received pin blanks from John, and they have videos out as well for their pin blank. And today I'm going to use the Wall Street 2 pin kit to do this. This is the first time I used that pin kit, but it looked simple enough and fun enough, so let's give her a shot. This pin blank is Alumite, and it also has my logo on that, on the insert. So when it's all done, it should be clear and it should protrude my logo if everything goes well. Again, this pin blank is made out of Alumite, and it's going to have my logo on the inside. And I've already barrel trimmed and put in my bushings for this particular pin kit. So this is the first time I've turned Alumite. It actually cuts really easy. Obviously you're going to have this. I don't think there's a way around that. But other than that, I mean, it actually cuts really nice. Gotta go a little bit slower, I think. Took a little chunk out right there. I'm still okay. I got plenty of material left, but I did get a little chunk. I think this might take a little longer just because I have to clear out the shavings so I can see what I'm doing. So I might try the easy wood lathe tool and see how this works on this Alumite. So you can see right there is why I have to clean it away, is because I can't see the blank. I can't see what I'm cutting. And it don't matter too much at this point, but when I get down to my finished shape, it'll matter quite a bit. I still got a little ways to go before I even hit the bushing, so like I said, it don't matter a whole lot at this point, but you know, I wonder, as those shavings are coming across, if I can put the dust collector right behind it, if the shavings will actually go right into the dust collector. Let's give it a shot. Okay, I think I got everything I need to put this together. Like I said, this is my first time putting this particular kit together, so I did print out the instructions. And I got all the parts from my kit. And of course I got my blank. Now, one extra piece on this particular kit I needed a little block with a 5/16 hole because I got a stylus on the end of my cap. So you can put that stylus in that hole and press the cap in so it don't ruin the rubber piece of the stylus. So I think I'm about ready to put this together. Looks pretty straightforward. So I think it's going to go like this. Let me get that out of the package. So the cap will go here. The bottom part will go here. And I don't think I have to press any of this stuff in. I think it just... I'm not real sure. I think it just slides in, honestly. Yeah, it's just gonna slide in. I didn't really read the instructions. I more or less need the picture. Who reads instructions? So I think I'm ready to press the... I think I'm going to press the cap first. I'm sure it says in the instructions, but like I said, who needs instructions? So this is a homemade pin press that I made a couple years ago off Laney Shaughnessy's plans, and it works really well. But there is one downside to it, is you do have to adjust this piece just about every time you want to press a pin kit in. There are some designs out there now that are a little better, I think. See, I don't think that should be that loose. I just pressed that right in and it shouldn't be that way. I should have had to press that piece in. So I think my only option here is to glue that in. My second option is to call Bob Lamford.
Hello?
Bob?
Hey, how you doing, Mike?
Good, good. You got 2 seconds here to answer a quick question?
I sure will try.
Okay, I got a Wall Street 2 pin kit.
Yeah.
And I pressed the cap in just fine, and I went to go press in the bottom part, the tip, and I can put it in the pin kit without any pressure at all.
Well, what should happen with the Wall Street, Mike, is the nib and the clip come together, and you press that section in, okay? Then you put the spring on the ink refill, drop it into the cap, or the nib, thread the transmission on, and then you just push it into the transmission, or into the pin. And the back of the transmission locks into the cap of the pin, and you can pull it apart there as well.
Okay, so I was expecting to actually...
Have to press both ends in?
Yeah, that's not true?
Yeah, you do not. No, that's the beauty of those pins, is they're so simple. You only have to press the cap assembly in, and the front section, what holds it in is the transmission. You just slide it right up in there, and the transmission locks it into place. And that way you can grab it and pull that out. The whole bottom half of the pin can be pulled out, and then you can unscrew the transmission to replace your ink.
Awesome.
They are the simplest pin you can assemble. I love them.
It went right in. It's perfect.
Yep.
Awesome. I mean, I got the instructions in front of me, And if I would have read them,
they're not real good.
yeah,
they're not that great.
I skimmed through them and it didn't sound great. But well, I appreciate your time there, Bob, and say bye to everybody because I'll probably put this on camera.
Oh, okay. Well, take care, everybody. Bye.
Bye. So it's good to have friends in high places, and Bob was kind enough to give me a couple pointers here, and that was a lot simpler than I was expecting. So I think the pen turned out good. A little bit of chips right here at the edge, but you know, I can live with that. I'll get you a close-up of the pen in entirety at the end of the video, but go check out Tim Babb's video and go check out Bob Blanford's video. And again, John Pierce, thank you so much for the pen kit and the extra supplies that you sent us. I think that'll wrap this up. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you next time.